Good morning, Mr. Russell. My name is Leonard Parker. I am making this video as recommendations for you. I first came across your profile on the Dumbtech website, and I had a look at your website, and I have some recommendations on how you can really improve your online visibility in the Kingwood area and get more traffic and more potential clients through your website. Now, before I get started, a bit about me. I am a digital marketing consultant. I have about 7 years of experience, and I work primarily with search engine optimization, paid advertising, content marketing, and email marketing. And I do have a brand called Financier SEO, and my team and I, we specialize in working with financial services professionals. And I have the experience and the expertise to really help you maximize your visibility and get more out of your website. Now, first things first, as you can see here, I'm on your website and I see some of the service that you offer here on the left-hand side here. Now, I did a Google search for some of these services for your area, and what I found is that you're not showing up very well for any of those searches. So starting, I did a search for fee-only CFP, Kingwood, Texas, exactly where your office is, and I see that you're nowhere on the first page of the results. And well, actually, you're number 8, but still, if you're not top 3, you're just getting the crumbs of the remaining traffic. So this has been shown over and over again, but the top 3 of search results get about 75 to 80% of all traffic for that search query. Now, you're not even number 4. You have folks that are outside of Kingwood ranking ahead of you. You're actually number 8. So you can kind of determine how much of that traffic you're getting from qualified prospects who are looking for your services. Now, switching over to tax planning, this search actually brought up what's called a Google Local Pack. And the same thing applies here. The websites and companies listed in this top 3, they typically get about 75 to 80% of the search traffic. And you can see here, you're not listed. And again, this is for your area for one of the services that you offer. Now, next, we looked at retirement planning, and same situation here. You're not showing up here in the top 3. And then finally, estate planning. Again, you're not showing up in the top 3. And you can do these searches from your office, and you'll get similar results. Now that you see that you're not ranking very well, you might be wondering, okay, why is that important? Well, I ran a couple of reports, and I wanted to see how many people per month on average are searching for these phrases. And so for this report, I will just focus on fee-only CFP. And what this does is return the number of people searching for that phrase in Kingwood and in your area. And you can see here, 50 people on average are searching for this exact phrase. And then if you go over here, related keywords, you can see people are also searching for fee-only advisor, fee-only certified financial planner, fee-only planners, certified financial planners fee-only, and fee-based certified financial planner. And in total, if we add all of the search volume up there, that's 320 plus 50 plus 20 plus 20 plus 10. So together that is 420. And then you add another 50 here. That's 470 people per month that on average that are looking just for fee-only CFP in the Kingwood area. And that's not even considering your other services like retirement planning, tax planning, or estate planning. And so let's say that for every 100 people who visit your website, one of them actually calls you or they submit their information to speak with you. And if that number is at 420, we can expect that 4 people on average would be calling you per month. And I'm not sure about you, but if you had 4 qualified prospects contacting you through your website, how would that change your business and your bottom line? For most businesses, it definitely would have an impact. So, and again, just remember that's only for fee-only CFP. We're not even looking at your other keywords. Now, that's great. So I show you where you stand with Google. I've shown you some of the numbers about people who are looking for services like yours. Now, what are some high-level recommendations you can implement to really boost your online visibility? Now, the first thing I looked at is your what's called your business listings and citations, and I use a tool. It's called Text. You can all of this information you can look up from your end. But basically, I put in your business information. So as you can see here, this is your firm's name, your address, and phone number. And what this tool does is scan all of your different business listings online and determines how many are inaccurate or have incomplete information. And you can see here, from my scan, you have 92% of your listings are inaccurate. And let's just take a quick look at a few. So one thing I noticed is that on Google, your address is High Valley Drive, whereas on Yahoo and Bing, you have a Brookshire Court address. And that's pretty much seems to be consistent across many of your listings. So I'm not sure if at some point you move your location, but no one went back here and updated this information. Now, why is this important? Well, Google's algorithm, they're very sophisticated, but at the end of the day, they're being powered by computers. And computers, unlike humans, can make the assessment from visiting your website that you are a legitimate certified financial planner who works on a fee-only basis. What they do is look at these different variables like your business name, your address, and your phone number on different websites. And the assumption is a legitimate business will have consistent information across all of their online listings. And in this case, you don't. So that's definitely something that my team and I can help you clean up. Now, moving back over to your website, a few things I noticed. If I wasn't from this area, I would have no idea just from reading your content that you're focused on the Kingwood area. So one way you can fix that is do what are called your page titles, and even in your headings, you can specify that you work in the Kingwood area. And what this would do is definitely boost your local relevancy for those Kingwood specific search queries. So for example, instead of MTR Financial Services, if you can see this little box here that's on my left-hand side of my screen, you would put something like Kingwood Certified Financial Planner hyphen or pipe, and then put MTR Financial Services. Another thing is, instead of just investment planning, try Kingwood Investment Planning, Kingwood Education Planning, and all the way down. And if you notice here, if you look at the top lower left or bottom lower left of my screen, you can see here you have mtrfinancial.com/planning-6, where this is the insurance planning page. So you definitely need to make that website URL a lot more descriptive to tell Google and to tell people that your page is about insurance planning. And I would go through your website and fix issues like these so that you're better optimized for those local searches. And then finally, I would add some type of blog to your website. People, especially when they're dealing with their finances, they tend to be more hesitant in trusting someone with their finances. And since in the financial services industry, you can't use client reviews due to compliance issues, you definitely want to find other ways to build trust with your audience. And I see here that you have your book about college planning, but add a blog and maybe just add something once a month starting off that will help educate people about current events that are related to the different services that you offer. And that's, again, something that my team and I can help you with. And that pretty much brings me to the end of my video. And I just wanted to share these recommendations with you. Again, my team and I, we are experience in fixing these types of issues and helping boost your visibility online. So I would definitely be interested in speaking more with you about this. Like I mentioned, I'm based in the West Chase area, so I can speak over the phone or in person, whichever you prefer. But definitely, I think these are some things that you can do. Won't cost a lot of money, won't take a lot of time, but you will see a benefit in the long run. So thank you, Mr. Russell, for watching the video, and I hope you have a great rest of your Wednesday. Take care.